so I don't want to take too long on this video, but I had a few things that I wanted to cover with you guys. First off, just before I get started, let me see what this clean juice is all about. Let me see. Oh, that is adorable. Tells you when to drink it by, which would be the 21st, which would be in a few days. I'm at Clean Juice in Concord, North Carolina. Basically this is packed with apple, carrot, beet, and lemon. Yeah, so has not been pasteurized. So yeah, it's pretty much just really natural products. And then other than that, I'll let y'all see this because this is just a simple little meal just to get me by until I get home later. It's not a meal, but oh, that is so cute. They gave me this is like toasted like wheat bread with banana, hemp seeds, and almond butter. And if y'all don't already know, almond butter gives you about the same protein value as peanut butter. So you've got you pretty much got all your groups there. I've got my fruits and veggies, and I've got my wheat, and I've got my seeds, nuts and seeds, and I've got my protein. So that's good. Oh, excuse me. So, other than that, if y'all need some motivation today, I think I'm going to be your motivation. Because I've been working very hard lately, and I'm realizing that the harder I work, I thought that by everybody else's standards, the harder I worked, the harder it was going to be to live and do things and get by, and oh, I'm not going to have enough rest, and oh this, oh that, oh this, oh that. What I'm realizing is that y'all are trying to push self-fulfilling prophecies onto people who work very hard. Point blank, period. You want to know why people think that if you work really hard, you're going to be too tired and you're not going to be able to function right? It's because they tried and that's how they felt, and they don't know what else to do but to project that onto another person. In all reality, you make your reality. You set your limits on yourself. If you want to set a limit on yourself to how much you can work, that's fine. But know that setting that limit deteriorates any amount of growth that you could have in that particular area that you just limited. Seriously. I'm speaking to y'all from the heart. If I wanted to, matter of fact, I do want to, I just gotta really get in with a good studio and just be there every single day. I might just get my own at some point because I don't want other people deciding things for me. But if I really wanted to, I would be in a studio dancing every day for 3 to 4 hours. Guess what? I could physically do that. And I could, in my free time, I could be rolling my body out, getting massages, getting that freezer thing where you go into the freezer and it helps your body rejuvenate. I could do those things, but you know what people don't like about that? That means you got to put money into yourself. People don't like that unless it's about shoes or clothes or food. People don't like to hear that to really get the most out of what you're doing, you will have to invest money into it. Like, y'all, okay, go to McDonald's and get a $4 meal or a $4 sandwich. And yeah, you didn't really spend a lot of money, but guess what? You got nothing out of it but gas, bloating, and acne. That's all you got out of it. Do y'all really want to know how much I just paid for this meal? This organic meal? Which these prices are pretty accurate considering organic places have a very tough time keeping their business together. I paid $13 for this meal. And I do not regret it. You want to know why? Because this meal was worth $13. Like, yes, I'm going to go home and like eat other stuff today. So like, I'm not going to spend this more than once in a day. But like, organic, healthy, plentiful, energetic food that is made with love, and like, that is worth all the money in the world. And it's the same with anything else. Like, if you really want to get something done, if you really want to reach a goal, then you need to figure out a way to reach that goal within your own capacity. And then once you reach it within your own capacity, you move past your own capacity, because you make your capacity for yourself. You set limits for yourself. Why? Because you were taught that. You were taught how to do that. You were taught to take it easy. You were taught to stop when you feel tired. No, when you feel tired, that's when you push even harder. But most people won't tell you that, because most people aren't actually successful. What do I mean by successful, you might ask? Because you're like, okay, well, look at this girl. She's out here working like 3 jobs and she's getting caught up on bills. Like, well, to me, that is successful. I'm 23 years old, living in a world where everybody around me is behind on something or is struggling with something. And either I can allow that to get into my soul and my skin and my body, or I can reject that reality and work on my own reality. I choose the second one, because I'm not going to have anybody tell me what I'm predispositioned to. I'm not letting anybody tell me what I can and can't do in life. So yes, I'm out here working very hard. But you know what's crazy? I got energy, I got spirit, and I'm happier now than I was a year and a half ago, chilling in my house, watching TV for hours on end, eating whatever I wanted to eat, being with whoever I wanted to be with. No. Like, not having any types of boundaries. I'm happier now, putting in work, setting strict boundaries for myself and for how other people talk to me and come at me. And it's a life changer. It really is. Learning that you can either look at the world like it's against you, or look at the world like it's your fucking playground. Which way do you want to look at the world? That's my question for you today. What way do y'all want to look at the world? As if it's against you, or as if it's your playground? And once you pick one, that is the self-fulfilling prophecy you will have. You can either act like a victim of your own reality, or you can take your reality and shove it up their ass and make a new one. One of my favorite quotes, I can't remember who said it, and I'm sure I've said it to y'all before. You cannot choose how you're born, but you can choose how you die. So you can either die with a poor mindset, and that doesn't automatically mean what money you have and what you don't have. A poor mindset is a scarcity mindset. It's feeling like there's never going to be enough for you. It's feeling like you're never going to have enough. You're never going to be good enough. You're never going to be around the people that you need to be around. That's self-fulfilling prophecy and negativity. That's what that is. Versus believing that there is always enough. There is never scarcity. Everything that you want, you can make happen, because you will draw it to you. Y'all can sit here thinking about whatever religion you want to think about, but it's so hard for y'all to understand energy transfer when it's scientific, when it's real, when it's tangible, when you can research it. That's the part that people are struggling with, because they don't want to believe that they can change their reality, because that would mean that everything that's going on is their fault. And people don't want to take blame for the way their life is going. They want to blame it on other people. Blame it on the government. Blame it on your parents. Blame it on your spouse. No. Stop blaming anything in your life on other people. And once you start taking responsibility, you can pinpoint what you need to change and what you don't need to change. Depression. Everybody will swear to you up and down that it's a lifelong disease and you will never truly be cured of it, and you need medication, and you need this, that, and the third, somebody to talk to you, get inside your head, blah, 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 blah. Like, seriously, what if I told y'all that through making your own schedule, meditating daily, doing self-care practices that actually work, eating correctly, and getting enough sleep, and reaching the goals that you set for yourself, you can actually cure your depression. But people don't want y'all to know that. Because then who's gonna make money off of you? Who's gonna, what, like, people don't want y'all to know that. Why do you think that? Duh. I have my days. Everybody has their days. But you don't let those days define your life. If you say that you have depression, that is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you will always be depressed, and you will always have depression. A lot of people are going to listen to this and be like, she just doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. Like, it's a disease, and you can't just get rid of it. It's not that simple. You're right. Nothing is simple when it's worth it. You know how long it's taken me to at least pull out chunks of my depression? Oh my gosh, endless amounts of crying and healing and pushing myself to get out of bed. Oh, even when I don't want to get up. Oh, I should just stay in bed. It's just not worth it today. Shut the fuck up and get out of bed. If I gotta be that person for you, I will be that person for you. Seriously. If you can't push yourself, I'll push you. It is what it is. Because guess what? The world isn't going to care about your problems, and the world isn't going to get easier to deal with. That's not me being negative. That's me being real. You think that your parents are out here boo-hooing and staying in bed for days at a time? No, your parents, well, first off, your parents weren't taught to deal with their problems. So that's another thing. Most of us, our parents weren't efficiently taught by most people how to deal with their problems. But like, no, they're out here, like, not only living life, but they've figured out how to succeed in life. Some people have. And you gotta start looking at those people. Stop looking at the people around you like they're the successful people in the world. Most of them aren't. You actually want to, like, find successful people? Just go to Google and look it up. Go to Google and say, the 100 most successful people in the world. And I gotta hand it to you guys. You're not gonna like it, but guess what? None of them are struggling with money. And you wanna know why? Because successful thinking and successful living, they go hand in hand with being successful with your finances. Financial stability and financial literacy are one of the building blocks of actually having a successful life. And everybody's going to sit here and say, oh, no, stop, because it doesn't matter how much money you have. Like, you can be happy. You can, no matter, as long as you're with people who care about you, blah, blah, blah. That can work for some people. That's completely fine. But unless you want to struggle your entire fucking life, no, that's not going to work. I am not interested in any way, shape, or form in struggling my entire life. So I'm going to become financially literate, which is only a smart thing to do. It's not a capitalist thing to do. It's not, oh my gosh, she's promoting working yourself into the grave. No, financial literacy is just learning how to use your money to benefit you. And then people don't want to talk about money because they think it's the devil. No, greed is the devil. Money is not. Money is a form of currency that you need to be able to live life and buy things and trade with people. Trade has been around for a very long time. Money is just one of the vices of it. So stop putting so much personification on money, okay? I'm trying to hit all the bullet points. This is going to be a long video, but I'm trying to hit all the bullet points to make y'all understand that most of us were raised with a victim mentality to always feel like everything is against us and everything is trying to push us down. Nobody's pushing you down, baby boo, except for yourself. Because either way, whatever situation you're in, you're keeping yourself in that situation anyways. Your parents, they're doing something, and you know what? If you're over the age of 18, get the hell out then. If you're not, then that's one of those situations where You really gotta figure out what you can do for yourself while you're there. You really gotta figure out who to talk to and what mindset to have, so as soon as you're physically able to get out, you bolt, you know? That's what things in life are not easy. The things that I'm telling y'all, they do not make it easier. The goal is to not constantly try to make life easier. The goal is to make life worth it and to make life work for you. Everybody's always trying to make everything easier. Instant gratification, instant money. Just get more money, just get more jobs, just get more this, just get more that. No. Learn how to find balance in your life. Learn how to find motivation, productivity, and alignment. And I promise you, it will start to click for you. Things will start to click. You cannot control everything that happens in your life, but you can control how you feel about it and how you react to it. I kid you not, I have seen situations, I have read about situations where people with cancer either gave up the fight or they kept fighting. They changed their mindset. They ate clean. My girl Yaya Venkova, she is a dancer, a brilliant dancer. She had cancer in multiple parts of her body. She went completely alkaline with her diet. She changed her mindset and she lived a healthy lifestyle. Her cancer completely disappeared. So I don't want to hear from nobody that you can't control anything and that everything's just going to happen to you no matter what. Then you're self-prophesizing that. And good for you, but that's not me. So if y'all have been wondering how I've been living life lately, this is how. Everything that I just said to y'all, this is how. These are my mindsets. They are strict. And guess what? They're not meant to coddle you. Guess what? I still do my affirmations. I still do yoga. I do a body massage every day now because I believe in Ayurvedic lifestyle and balancing yourself. But with all of those practices are meant to balance me with my productivity. There is not one day where I'm not doing something. And that's on purpose. That's on purpose. I can control my life. I can take things out of my schedule if I want to. I choose not to because I have goals and I'm ready to sacrifice for my goals. If you're not ready to sacrifice for your goals, they're not really your goals. They're somebody else's goals to take. Keep that in mind. I hope y'all have a good day. I'm going to eat this food. I'm going to, go DoorDash. And, keep living. Take my words for what they are. If they don't resonate, then let them go. If they do, then good. I changed somebody's life. Have a good day.